my lawyer told me that in order to not get caught, you must plan to get caught. In order to not fail at what you're trying to do, you must plan to fail. And she told me, I'm not encouraging you to be a criminal. And I'm not encouraging you to break the law. But I am telling you, if you're going to be a criminal, and if you're going to break the law, you have to anticipate how you will be caught. You have to think about what you can do that will get you caught. And I said, that makes no sense. Why would I commit a crime thinking about how I can be arrested for this crime? And you know what she told me? If you thought about the fact that if you leave your fingerprints on everything, your fingerprints can trace them back to you and you can be arrested, perhaps you would have wore gloves to keep your fingerprints off of all of this, off of all of these things inside of this building. If you thought about the fact that your footprints would be later used as evidence against you, perhaps you wouldn't have left your footprints everywhere, or at the very least, you would have disposed of the shoes after the fact. If you thought that you would be caught because the paint inside of the facility would be transferred to your socks, pants, and shirt, then maybe you would have been more careful to keep the paint from being transferred to your socks, pants, and shirt, or at the very least, you would have disposed of these incriminating items after the fact. If you would have thought that telling someone, confessing your crimes to multiple people would lead to you being arrested, tried, and convicted, then perhaps you would have zipped your lips and not said anything. She said that you think about getting caught, you plan to get caught, as in you think about everything in this situation that can lead to your arrest, trial, and conviction later. And as these things pop up in your mind, you do something in the moment to prevent it. That way it won't be used against you. You think about being caught because of your fingerprints, so you wear gloves. You think about these cameras that is going to be recording your face, so you wear a mask. You think about evidence from the crime scene being transferred onto your clothing, so you get rid of the clothing after the crime. And that stuck with me. I say, you know what? That make a whole lot of sense. You plan to fail in order to be successful. Because when you plan to fail, you cause yourself to think about all of the pitfalls. And you give yourself an opportunity to find a solution to the problems, a solution to the pitfalls, a way around the pitfalls before they get you caught up. Now, I'm not encouraging nobody to be a criminal, and this is not a video promoting criminal behavior. But I am going to say what's different about me is they are afraid to fail, while me, I plan to fail. In my endeavors in life, when I have a dream, when I have an ambition, when I have a goal, when I have a thing that I am trying to achieve in life, I think about everything that could go wrong. I think about everything that can knock me off my path. I think about everything that can stop me from getting from point A to point B. And I create a plan before I even begin to sidestep that. Okay, I'm trying to quit doing drugs. Maybe I do drugs and I want to quit using drugs. So I tell myself, okay, every time I go here, every time I go there, they're doing drugs. And when they are doing drugs in these places that I go to, I know that I'm going to do drugs with these individuals. I'm going to plan to fail. I'm going to plan that if I go to this or this area, I'm going to smoke. So before I get on my journey of cleansing myself of the drug use, I tell myself I'm not going to go there, I'm not going to go there, and I'm not going to go there. And if I'm forced to go here, or here, I'm not going to go there at the times when these other individuals are there who lead me into using drugs.